Hey everybody, it's Tuesday on the Pagan Perspective. I'm Kara, your host, and this week's topic is herbs and oils. First, you may have noticed that there's no Monday video this week. That's because Kyle was really busy this weekend, and he's in a show, and he had a lot of homework to do, so he couldn't make a video. And unfortunately, we've been having some problems recently with some of our substitutes not being available all the time. So there's no Monday video, but here's Tuesday, so let's get on with the week. The first thing to know about herbs is that they're used for several different things. There are medicinal uses, decorative uses, and of course, magical uses. To just rattle off some of the many uses of herbs, I would include teas, tinctures, salves, oils, smudge sticks, incense, potpourri, sachets, charm bags, bath salts, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff. You do need to remember that some herbs that can be used for magical purposes or decorative purposes might not be safe to ingest. So when you're looking for something to cook with or something to put in a tea, you want to make sure that you're buying something that is able to be consumed. Otherwise, you could get sick. We don't want that. So just make sure that the herbs you're working with for cooking purposes and things like that, you make sure that they are edible. There are also several herbs used for cooking that some people would argue don't have a magical purpose. And so you really just kind of want to do your research and find out what are the magical properties of the herbs that you want to use. And yeah, sometimes you can just go in your cooking cabinet and get something there and it has a magical use and you can use it for several things. But you really just have to find out what's good for what. My mom and I have an herb garden at home, and one of our favorite things to do over the summer and in the springtime, I'm not really there during the springtime, but definitely over the summer, is to take care of our herb garden. And we grow a lot of our favorites. We have a lot of sage because we make sponge sticks and things like that. We have a lot of mints. We have spearmint, peppermint, chocolate mint, pineapple mint, and we have thyme, lemon thyme. There's some of those that are just attract like butterflies and bumblebees and things like that. I love lavender, but unfortunately I don't think we've been able to grow much of it. We also buy a lot of our herbs in bulk for things that we can't really grow as well. We have them dried and things like that. And when we grow our herbs, we do dry them and we use them in other ways. So like I said, we have the sage that we use for smudge sticks and potpourri type things like that, incense type deals. You may remember a while back, if you follow my personal channel, that I made offering stones and I used herbs to mix into the batter of my offering stones just to add a little bit more of that herb's magical associations into my offering stones. So I have chamomile. How did I forget to say chamomile before? Chamomile is one of my favorite herbs because it smells nice, it's cute, it looks pretty, so I would put chamomile blossoms in my offering stones and things like that. And I love chamomile tea because it's so good for my stomach aches. And it's calming and it's relaxing. Same reason I love lavender, just kind of that calming feeling. I also use herbs in bath salts and things like that. But besides teas, my favorite thing that my mom does with herbs is probably her sachets. So recently I was in a show. You all know this. I was recently in As You Like It, and I also work front of house for the theater department. It was just really stressful. So my mom made me a brand new lavender sachet. Put it in this little bag, and she brought it to me opening night of the show so that I could have it to calm me down and sort of just de-stress really quick before I went on. And this is just loose lavender, which I don't think this is lavender that we grew. I think this is bulk that we had, but I could be wrong. But it's just some loose lavender blossoms, and she mixed in lavender essential oil so that the smell would last a lot longer. It's very strong. The day she gave it to me, I held it like this, and just oil seeped all over my hands. But it smells fantastic and it is extremely calming. I hang this by my window. As you saw, it was hanging on my angel bells. Within a few hours, it had just permeated the entire room. You walk into my room now, you open the door and you walk in, and it's just a veil of lavender. And you walk, and it's like the best thing ever. People just love walking into my room now because it smells so fantastic and you're just immediately relaxed. And everyone in the show loved that my mom brought me lavender because I hung it up in the dressing room, and every member of the cast went around and smelled it before we went on to calm our nerves so that we could concentrate and focus for the show, and it was great. And I didn't bring it the second night of the show, and people yelled at me because I didn't bring it, and so the next 2 nights of the show I had to bring it so everyone could smell it, and we hung it up from the doorway of the dressing room so that everyone could have a little bit of that for the show, and it was really nice. So thank you, Mom. And that's a small thing that you can do for anyone with herbs that's really cool and just really useful. Lavender is also really good for sleep type situations because it does calm you down, and for a person like me who cannot stop thinking by the time I have to go to bed and I'm tired but I can't sleep, it's just another one of those relaxing things where if you put it under your pillow, near your bed or something so that you can smell that, you fall asleep much more easily. That brings me to the second part of the video, which is oils. And oils also have magical and mundane uses. Generally, the 2 distinctions that we make are perfume oils and essential oils. Perfume oils are maybe the kinds of things that would have been essential oils but have had a lot of chemicals and things like that added to them, either to make more go a long way or to change the scent or something like that. And those aren't something that you want to use for healing or things like that because there might be something damaging within that. I make the distinction between the 2 kinds of oils that my mom has, one of which you can wear on your skin and it's not bad for you, and the other is a much stronger essential oil that you can put on fabric. You can dab it on your pillow. I could spray it on this wall hanging or something like that, but you don't want to put it on your skin. So that's what I call perfume oils, is the ones that are safe to wear. By the way, essential oils are oils that are derived from plants. One of my favorite essential oils to have, aloe vera oil. Just saying. We have aloe plants at my house, and I, break off pieces of the leaves to treat burns and things like that. But when my mom made a little vial of aloe vera essential oil from our plant, it is like the best thing in the world. It works so much better. Essential oils are used in magic for things like healings, blessings, purification before a ritual, maybe focusing an intent, just sort of embodying the uses of that oil for whatever purpose. You can also apply essential oils to your skin if it's the right kind for a perfume type use, or just to literally soak in, or you can put the oils in your bath to use it that way, burn them in an oil burner, and also to dress candles. This is the new little vial of essential lavender oil that my mom gave me along with the sachet that she made. And this is the kind that you can wear, and I asked for that kind specifically. Use it to dab onto my neck or onto my temples, on my wrists. I've been doing that almost every day since the show, and let me tell you, it's fantastic because as soon as I walk outside and the breeze just kicks up just that little tiny bit, that's all I smell, and it's just immediately relaxing, and it's so cool. But I'm going to use this as a demonstration real quick to show you what candle dressing is. This is not a real candle, by the way. My mom also got me this. This is a battery-operated candle. This is what you need. That's it. Candle dressing is really cool either on its own or in a larger ritual setup. Take the essential oil, put some on your thumb and forefinger, and then you're going to rub it on the candle. Generally, if you're doing an attraction spell, start with the oil from the ends to the middle, and then let go, and start again, and do it again, and do from the top to the middle and the bottom to the middle. For a banishing spell, you do the opposite. You start from the middle and go to the ends, and that symbolizes whatever it is moving away from you. Very simple, but not something that everyone learns about right away, and not something that everyone always thinks of. Well, I guess that's all I have to say, so I look forward to hearing from you guys about what you use herbs and essential oils for. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday here on The Pagan Perspective. And by next Tuesday, I'll have my new Flip Minnow HD.